This here is the most expensive LEGO game ever made, and if you wanted to buy all 79 characters, it will cost you $1,772, give or take. But which characters are the best? Today we are going to be looking at the top 10 best characters in LEGO Dimensions, the best LEGO game. You cannot change my mind. Making his way just into the top 10, at number 10 is a character from The Simpsons. It's Homer Simpson himself. Why, you little Homer Simpson is absolutely terrible in LEGO Dimensions in terms of abilities. All he can do is burp to shatter glass and grow big. So you are probably sat there thinking, why is he in the top 10 then? Well, Homer is so fun to play, burping in enemies' faces, throwing cans at their heads, and then you gotta watch him eat a donut, of course. And before we go any further, I just want to point out that I am not just looking at abilities on this list. I will be looking at how fun a character is to play, alongside how accurate they are and their interactions with other characters, etc. Yes, I will be taking into account how powerful a character can be, but that will not determine everything. Unfortunately, Homer's voice lines in LEGO Dimensions are just taken from the show. If he had unique interactions with other characters, I might have placed him a little higher up. I have to admit though, it is fun to hear other characters react to Homer. Well, half of them just call him fat.
I'd offer you a jelly baby, but you'll take the whole bag.
You are incompatible for upgrade. We do not stock cyber armor in your size.
At number 9 is the Doctor. This is the Doctor inside LEGO Dimensions, and he has the ability to regenerate into 13 different versions of himself, from the first to the second Doctor, third to the fourth, fifth, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, and the War Doctor. Who can throw enemies inside of a painting? Now, every single Doctor has their own special move, which references iconic moments from the show. I mean, it's been going since 1963. Alongside each of them having their own idle animations and TARDIS interiors near enough, TT Games went above and beyond on the Doctor. You basically get 13 different characters in one, from the second Doctor's hilarious sprinting animation to the 11th Doctor's really strange dance. I would love to know below in the comments who is your all-time favourite Doctor. Mine has got to be the 10th Doctor, David Tennant all the way. The only thing that is pulling the Doctor down, and very similar to the case with Homer Simpson, is his lack of abilities, but he is so good. Oh no, for number 8 we do not have long, because it is going to self-destruct in 1 minute and 25 seconds. I do hope you choose to accept it. Here is LEGO Tom Cruise, otherwise known as Ethan Hunt from Mission Impossible, and this character really makes me want a LEGO spy game. I mean, really makes me want one. Which just made me remember that we was meant to get a LEGO James Bond game years ago. Here is a cancelled prototype of LEGO James Bond. The name's Bond. LEGO James Bond. Dun, 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 dun. These always look so cheesy. I love him. Anyway, back to Ethan Hunt. Ethan Hunt has so many abilities in the game, but what really blew my mind about him is if you jump from a super high place, he will actually break his fall by pulling out his iconic wire from the first Mission Impossible film. How cool is this? Thinking about it though, what is the wire attached to? This wouldn't be Mission Impossible without some good old face switching, which you can do inside LEGO Dimensions, and the missions related to these are either super fun or very weird, like pretending to be a cat. Cat Cruise. Meow, 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 meow. What would have made Ethan Hunt a lot better is if they made him run super fast like in the films, and they should have given him tiny legs. Hang on, I've got an idea. Oh, now this is perfect. And our time is up in 3, 2, 1. Haha, the explosion wasn't even that bad. At number 7, is it a bird? Is it a plane? Is it Superman? No, it's Supergirl. What? She is terrible in LEGO Batman 2. Yes. correct. But this is Supergirl in LEGO Dimensions, and she can transform into Red Lantern Supergirl. How awesome is this? Finally, she isn't just a Superman clone like in LEGO Batman 2. 250 gold bricks for Supergirl is a joke. The major downfall about Supergirl is how hard she is to get, because Supergirl is an exclusive polybag character, very similar to Green Arrow. And I only recently just got Supergirl, and she cost me $70 brand new. So she is going on the list. I am only joking. She is definitely worthy of the top 10. She's got all the powers of Superman, of course, alongside Red Lantern abilities. What really blew my mind about Supergirl, though, is how her voice interactions and voice lines actually change when she becomes Red Lantern Supergirl, because obviously Red Lantern rings fill you with rage, and I do not know if it's the Red Lantern ring or the other thing that's red. And did you know that before we got the Powerpuff Girls, Supergirl was the only character to be able to use lantern constructs, which was a little nasty because, like I said earlier, she was an exclusive character. But luckily we got the Powerpuff Girls. Yes, I get to do it again. For number 6, everybody, jump up, kick back, whip around and spin. And then we'll jump back, do it again. Ninja, go! Ninja, come on, come on. LEGO Ninjago hasn't had the best history in LEGO games, and though I enjoy the LEGO Ninjago movie game, it just misses that spark that the original show had, and I think they ruined Spinjitzu. It ain't Dragon Ball Z, ha. But then there was Ninjago in LEGO Dimensions. Spinjitzu in this game was insane. I genuinely feel like I am a natural disaster. It gets you so many studs, and I really like how Zane's actually freezes enemies. You just see giant ice cubes floating in the air. Obviously, I cannot place all 7 Ninjago characters on the number 6 spot because that just wouldn't make sense, so I'm gonna do a little mini ranking to determine who is the best of the lot. 7, Nia. I love how she dual wields katanas, but she doesn't hold up that well against the other ninjas. At number 6, Master Wu. I really love how he glides with his staff, and his golden Spinjitzu looks absolutely awesome. Now we are on to the elemental ninjas. At number 5, I've put Zane, number 4, Jay, number 3, Kai, 2, Lloyd, and finally, who I think is the best ninja, Cole. Because Cole is the master of the earth element, he literally feels like a big fig crossed with a fast character, and that is a menacing mix. And you might be wondering, how is Cole better than the Doctor, Supergirl, Ethan Hunt? Well, for me, I love how fast all of the ninjas are, and Spinjitzu is that good. Anyway, next up at number 5, this is the Powerpuff Girls in LEGO Dimensions. You've got Buttercup, Blossom, and Bubbles. Between the 3, the Powerpuff Girls nearly have every single ability in LEGO Dimensions. Blossom has Ice Breath and Heat Vision, then you've got Buttercup, who is literally Supergirl with Spinjitzu, then finally Bubbles. Aw, look at little Bubbles Jr. Gonna cry? She can swim underwater like Ethan Hunt and do parcel tongue. What? So out of the 3, the best has got to be Buttercup. You've got the powers of Supergirl with Spinjitzu, and you thought Sonic was fast. Well, think again. And finally, you do not need the terrible Jurassic World pack, because Buttercup can actually transform into a green gyrosphere. Before we move on to number 4, hello there guys, I am RuggedEagle and I do tons of LEGO game videos on my channel, so if you have gone to enjoy today's video, a like would be so appreciated, and why not subscribe? Anyway, let's get back to it. Thank you. Adventure time! Come on, grab your friends. We'll go to very distant lands with Finn the Human at number 4. I actually made that work. In adventure time, this is LEGO Finn the Human, and what is so cool about Finn is how you can pick from 8 different weapons out of his backpack. And it doesn't stop there with Finn, because you can become Fern, who is like a living grass thing of Finn, which can be unlocked by doing quests with inside the Adventure Time world. Same goes for the Crystal Sword, which you can find with inside Ice King's Mountain. This is what makes Finn better than your average LEGO Dimensions character, because there is so much content you can unlock for Finn after you actually buy the character, by doing quests in the open world. And did you know if you leave Finn idle for long enough, he actually begins to sing, which is really funny. Fair enough. I'm standing, I'm standing, I'm standing, standing, standing. Oh yeah! Pow! The auto-tune is a little too much. We are in a computer world. Now, I decided to place Finn above the Powerpuff Girls purely down to how many weapons he has and just how much content you can unlock for him after you buy him. Well, we are now moving into the top 3 best LEGO Dimensions characters ever, and I never really expected this character to be in the top 3. It's the one and only Chase McCain. As you know, LEGO Dimensions is filled with so many franchises. Like, why is Knight Rider in this game? What? I would really love to know if any of you guys have actually seen Knight Rider, but it was so good to see that TT Games actually brought their own created character into LEGO Dimensions, Chase McCain from LEGO City Undercover. And he is back with all of his disguises, from the farmer to the fireman to the astronaut, which is my favourite as he has a ray gun and he can fly. Then you've got the construction worker and the miner with his dynamite. They went overboard on Chase McCain, fair enough, it's their own created character, and what really blew my mind about Chase McCain is how each of his disguises have their own special move. The construction worker just simply throws a traffic cone at their head, and then you've got the miner who full on puts TNT on their back and kicks them away like he's James Bond. The fireman just sprays you down with water. Take that, Agent Smith. But the life-saving feature about Chase McCain is how he has a relic detector. You finally do not need to keep putting Wildstyle on the portal. Seriously, that is all she does. Chase McCain, for me, is like an upgraded version of Ethan Hunt, and it is mental to say that he is just a policeman, yet he is somehow more powerful than Time Lords, ninjas, superheroes, Tom Cruise. Yeah, I'm not gonna stop calling him that. And did you know that there is a Top Gun poster in LEGO Dimensions? Well, it's called Top Stud. Good morning, aviators. Moving on to number 2, behind the all-time best LEGO Dimensions character is everyone's favourite hedgehog. Gotta go fast. Still to this day, I cannot believe it, but this is Sonic in a LEGO game, and it gets even better because he can transform into Super Sonic. My only problem with Sonic is how he can be a little too fast sometimes, or that may just be me being terrible. Back in the day, everyone and their mum was hyped for Sonic in LEGO Dimensions. Who wasn't talking about it? And TT Games didn't disappoint one bit with Sonic. Now, I am going to be honest, I haven't really played many Sonic games. All I've played is the 2006 Sonic game, and I hear a lot of people say that LEGO Dimensions Sonic is actually better than a few Sonic games. And all Sonic is in LEGO Dimensions is a simple level pack, so that shows how good of a job TT Games did here. And I really appreciate all the tiny details, like Sonic's death animation being a nod to the classic games, and how he cannot swim, so he just sits there in a life jacket. Do not worry, Sonic. Tom Cruise will save you. Boom, boom, bang, bang, boom. Sonic is so exceptional that we can easily ignore his lack of abilities, and that makes me think, could you imagine if we got Shadow or Knuckles as playable LEGO Dimension characters? Would Sonic even be at number 2 if we got them? Home! Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. Coming in at number 1, the all-time best LEGO Dimensions character ever is Bacon Pancakes, making bacon pancakes. I get some bacon and I put it in a pancake. It's Jake the dog. Jake the dog in LEGO Dimensions can transform into so many bizarre but useful things. He is Mr. Fantastic taken to a new level. How about you become a trampoline? Or what about a drill? Or what about this creepy looking thing? And Jake has something no other LEGO character has, and that is the ability to transform into a big character and let your teammate jump inside, which is so good in co-op. Among being in the top 5 most powerful characters in LEGO Dimensions, Jake the dog is so hilarious to listen to. His character interactions are just golden. Take this one for example, when he is talking to Beast Boy.
Yeah, those are real cute transformations, Beast Boy, but call me when you can turn yourself into an entire brass band, okay?
Having Jake the dog as the best was a no-brainer, and even watching him munch on a sandwich is just amazing. And thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I highly recommend you check out the best secret character from every single LEGO game. Some of them characters were insane. Anyway, have a great week everyone. See yous in a bit. Adios!